well on your end, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. It's a thought process to me. I say praise time to the genuine ones only. I hope all is well on your end, and I hope that you continue to find peace within. Regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you. You matter and you are worthy. Especially when you got malicious intentions. That energy is different. It's a thought process for me. Loving yourself is not a crime. Healing trauma and pain would never be an overnight process, let alone it's not a race. Loving yourself is not a crime. They wanted you to mentally abandon yourself that day. Being your own worst enemy. Throwing spore at you in a toxic way. Wishing so much bad on you at the end of the day, only to realize greatness came out of you that day. Because God was truly directing you, protecting you, showing you at the end of the day that everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. That energy is different. Being yourself, your authentic self. You ain't got to be like nobody else but yourself. That energy is different. They would never understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you that was supposed to make you mentally unstable, but God was showing you the way to choose yourself, to better yourself, that wow, understanding your self-reflection, that energy is different. You wasn't out here playing mind manipulation games at the end of the day. You was just in your own lane. You know, understanding change and growth, meaning what you saying, praying for yourself, not against yourself, and you knew how to respect somebody regardless to their pain. That energy is different because we are all not the same. You wanted everybody to win around you, but God showed you at the end of the day what hidden agendas look like up close in person. At the end of the day, they don't want to see you elevate. They was in secret competition with you. Regardless, at the end of the day, if you knew how to respect somebody, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, wow, they put on a smile at the end of the day and they was truly frowning with a mask on at the end of the day, acting like they were so real when they came in contact with you at the end of the day to sit at your table, and all they want to do was hurt you. And God had to remove you and show you at the end of the day why this door is closing for all the right reasons to protect you. That energy is different. They hate the fact that you love yourself. They hate the fact that you got confidence within you, and you ain't gotta be like nobody else but you, because you choose you to love you when the obstacles was placed in front of you to make you mentally unstable, but God showed up for you. That energy is different. Loving yourself to better yourself, they would never understand why God showed you. The day that you couldn't even get out of bed, pick up the phone and call somebody at the end of the day to let them know what was going on, because everybody was truly against you. They didn't like the fact that you had the mental state not to give up and live in fear. You overcame so many obstacles that made you a victim, but at the same time too, you wasn't trying to be a victim. You were showing folks at the end of the day what being mentally strong looks like up close in person. I wasn't looking for no handout. I knew how to respect my neighbor without the games. That energy is different. I didn't care who didn't believe in me or not at the end of the day. I choose me to love me. I understood what it felt like to be sick at the end of the day. Wow. To lose everything. Who to count on at the end of the day. Wow. Certain folks that they had my back, and the ones that was supposed to protect me went against me with spell work in a toxic way. They had controlling issues, telling folks at the end of the day that I was crazy, that I wasn't worthy. So much he say, she say, and the math wasn't adding up when it came to gang stalking. Like, hold on 1 second. You mean to tell me at the end of the day, I'm bothering a person, I'm disrespecting somebody on the behalf of you being miserable? Come on now, are you serious? Now I need a straight whole body jacket on the way to the doctor. Doctor! Yeah, you do, jackass! With a prescription, leave innocent people alone. Be mindful when judging a book by its cover. It really be the thought process. I mean, get your priorities straight. Talking about you real at the end of the day. How could you bother an innocent person who's in their own lane, elevate and mind their business? Wow. You know, this type of stuff happens every single day. Overcoming obstacles that was placed in front of you. You don't know what it feels like to have a mother or a father in your life to love you. And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. To show up for you and show you at the end of the day without gaslighting you. You know, humiliating you. Lying on your name. You put a name in your book that made you so uncomfortable. Everybody's walk of life is different. And I say this respectfully, my content ain't for everybody. And that's okay. It's sad and disgusting to see at the end of the day that things were supposed to discourage you when it came to pain. And someone truly showing up to love you at the end of the day. It wasn't an even exchange on their behalf. But it was an even exchange on your behalf because you chose yourself because they gave up on you. You chose yourself when they didn't know how to love you. You chose yourself when they disrespected you. You chose yourself when they took your kindness and weakness. Wow, I'm better than me. I love me. I understand that I am worthy. Wow, I recognize at the end of the day my smile when they try to make me frown. And God was truly showing me my right direction at the end of the day. The energy is different, self-reflecting. Wow, when you truly praying for yourself, not against yourself, God shows you what protection looks like up close in person with no malicious intentions. The good God, not the devil. The energy is different. God shows you why that door is being closed for all the right reasons. It was a rejection for your protection. Showing you at the end of the day, I want you to smile, not frown. I want you to love yourself, to be proud. I want you to recognize your laugh at the end of the day, not to hold the pain back at the end of the day. The energy is different. When your tears fall down a day, it's happy tears, something that they can't understand. It's being themselves. They got to copycat you right to left only to realize that, wow, I'm truly mentally unstable. I just want to be at peace. And I truly hope that you find that within you. It's a thought process to me. How that unhealthy relationship was supposed to make you unstable. How that unhealthy relationship at the end of the day was supposed to suck you out your opinion. When it came to at the end of the day, am I even worthy? But only to realize that God was showing you. You are worthy. You chose you today because I showed up for you. The energy is different. Remember, you couldn't get out of bed. And God was truly directing you, showing you at the end of the day what balance looks like up close in person, understanding your weight. When it comes to being mentally strong, the energy is different. When you wasn't trying to go the wrong direction, God was guiding you the right way. Or that strange in the street that had an issue with you because you tied your shoe differently, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. They wanted you to live in fear and give up that day. Wow, they didn't understand how you was walking these streets alone. But you knew how to respect somebody, and you wasn't trying to disrespect somebody to go the wrong direction because at the end of the day, God was showing you better days ahead. They didn't understand how did you overcome the trauma and pain that was endured with you from a child point of view and it went into your adulthood. Your dreams became your reality. It was your existence. You wasn't doing it for likes and views. The energy is different. Wow. You truly be at peace with yourself if we ain't got to wear a mask. The energy is different. We're going to have the same when we self-reflect. My content is not for everybody. And loving yourself is not a crime. It's sad and disgusting to see how someone has to do spell work on you at the end of the day because they got controlling issues. And they not mentally stable. And at the end of the day, nothing but a hating disguise, but they wearing a mask. But God saw what they was doing behind closed doors. They can't hide. At the end of the day, only to realize they only projected their pain, running mind games, having gang stalking going against you. Yeah, gang stalking against you. If the shoe fit, then wear it. Only to realize that, wow, I shouldn't have did that day. I bothered somebody who was in their own lane. They knew how to be transparent at the end of the day with no malicious intentions. When it came to common sense, being real. And only for you to really just self-reflect at the end of the day that nothing real was about you. Wow. Only to realize you was truly the issue. Neighbor. Someone's at peace with themselves, not wearing a mask. You now understand how they overcame the obstacles. To better themselves, to love themselves. To realize at the end of the day, I am worthy to overcome pain. Always be your authentic self. With no malicious intentions, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. My content is not for everyone. Never give up on yourself because of hate in disguise. And I say that respectfully. Continue to multiply at the end of the day. Oh, you realize they fall short when it comes to common sense. Because God got control of this narrative today. The energy is different. My content is not for everybody. But I should bring time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day and have a safe remaining year. I am the original owner of all of my content. And I say that respectfully. It is not a crime to love yourself. And it's not a race to heal trauma and pain. Let alone, it's not an overnight process. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Nah, never let a neighbor, at the end of the day, let a hate in disguise dim your light when it comes to your faith. Something that you was willing to sacrifice. It wasn't about an evil dollar. It was willing to choose you with no excuses. You matter, you're worthy. Naya, genuine love, respect. I gotta go. I need a nap. Thank you for your time, and loving yourself is not a crime. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. And it's okay to be your authentic self with no malicious intentions. You know, think for yourself. I gotta go.